Hey Angela, this is the first time opening briefcase. When you open it, you have that first screen. These are folders I've added. You can see property contracts, torts. Those are typical 1L or first year law student classes. To add a folder, just tap Add New, add folder name. We do something like test. Hit save. You have new folders. You have the ability to move folders. So that's that. Users can import cases in two ways, like I told you on the phone. One is the free version, where a user will send the case to themselves and open with briefcase. Typically, you would just basically email it to yourself, hold down the case, and then op-ups would be two options, basically Adobe or briefcase, and you choose briefcase. That's assuming you have Adobe on your iPad. The other version is here in the inbox. There's a subscription module. If you subscribe, which is giving me a yearly fee, we'll assign you an email address that will appear there instead of guest. And then the cases will be pushed from LexisNexis, Westlaw, or Bloomberg Law, which are the three main legal research sites, into here, which is the inbox. I've already imported some cases, so let me show you that really quick. But first, here's some interesting things on the menu. First, this will be your 5 most recent cases. Here you'll have your important cases. These you'll be able to star, and I'll show you where you do that. Here's your highlighter. This is where people can customize their highlight colors. Here, these are the 6 default colors. You can customize up to 9 highlight colors. If you want to change the order, this is how you do so. The order they appear here is the order they will appear in the brief, which is like the cliff notes. Also, the order you highlight under each color will appear within the cliff notes, and I'll show you that. So if we were going to go into a case, you tap where the case is placed, right there. You go into a case right here. This is what a case looks like. The first time you open the case, you'll see right here, this is case name, citation, date, and then synopsis. You can type anything. For instance, if you were to type that, this is all searchable, all this information here. And one special feature here is, instead of making people type all of that sort of complex gobbledygook, we've placed it so I can go here. I'll try to do it with the video camera. Highlight the case name. When the screen is open, this is what pops up. Hit case name, and it fills out the case name there. So instead of retyping it. Here's highlighting, basic iOS highlight functionality. Right there, drag and drop, hit highlight. That's purple, that's dissent. If I want to add a note, I write dissent. See a line appear around the text. If I hit brief, which is right there, you go down. That's what I just highlighted, and that's the note I added. You can see that the brief automatically fills out in the order that we assign the colors. We also have additional notes. I'll show you where those come in. This is all the information we highlighted on that blue screen right there, the screen before. And if you were a registered user, your name would automatically appear right there. When you're on the screen, you can edit the order within. So if you want to change the narrative, that's how you would do so. Let's go back to the main screen, go back to property. Here, if you wanted to add a note, you just hold down. There's a little note. Try that again. Hit note. Test. Note. Go back to the brief. Under additional notes, test note should appear. It's not right now. It's a glitch, I guess. Sometimes happens. Remember how I typed that word earlier? If I type it again, right there. There it is. There's the case we were just in. It's a quick way of searching within cases. Also, when you're in a case, we have a couple extra features. One is if you highlight a single word, you have define and search. You can search within the document for that word. If you highlight a single word, you can define. Basically, it's built-in dictionary, which is good for law students. If you want to highlight multiple phrases, you can do a Google search, and that's as long as you're connected to the internet. Let me think anything else that would be useful. I think that's the gist of it. If you have any questions, let me know. I guess one more thing, right there, when you're in the brief, these bullet points right there are linkable back to the case, so you don't have to scroll through the entire case. Also, eventually there will be a sync with Google Drive Dropbox feature, and there's the star I pointed out earlier, which appears right there. So if I were to unstar that, you'd see that there's no star there for what was, this was Wood v. Lucy over here. So that's that. We have an FAQ as well, which is populated from the internet. So that's populated on the fly by me, which some of your slides will go into once we have them created. We have the ability to send feedback to us, and we also have the ability to tell a friend. I think that should do it for now for summation of briefcase. Any questions, let me know, and we'll go from there. Thanks.